Case 4. The girl. Let her go. Okay. It looks like a movie. Looks like a movie. Shut up. Come closer, and I kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bang. Okay. Why the old movie? Am I in a hospital? I'm reading through the... Oh my god. It was the first case of the longtime mentor Mia Fey. Okay. I will shut up. You can do it yourself. Terry Flawless. Kidnapping and murder. Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Uh-oh. Why do I read this? 6 years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. Are we doing this? I'm so nervous, I feel like I'm going to die. Oh, this is the first case? Like, we talked about this in the first case of the game. So this is the first case? I never should have accepted this case. Oh, interesting. Eek! Ah, morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing. I swear, I didn't kill nobody. Terry Falls. Terry Falls, my first client, sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway? I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape. From nowhere. But Mr. Flawless, police just recaptured you 2 days ago. I'm sorry. I told a little lie. Oh boy. But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? Stop eating this ball. They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear it, I didn't kill her. I could never do that. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 10 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believe that Terry Flaws did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman? Yeah, I did. It's the reason I escaped. So that much is true. He did meet with the victim, but I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive, it's true. Trust him, right? I mean, I should. Huh. Oh my god! Oh, I guess we know this guy, huh? I guess. It's the beard, guys. It's the beard! You're not going to figure out the truth by just staring at the guy. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with. Where's Mr. Grossberg? Ha! That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando. Oh my god, he is so handsome! Here's the sexiest character. He is super sexy! God damn it! Oh, my boyfriend came. What? He's sexy or not? You hoped it was a girl. Okay, good. I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices is here for me. Oh no, you've got it all wrong today. You're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine an escaped death row convict for a first client. Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it though. Ah, relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Oh no, it's Mr. Payne, right? Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation of a genius since beginning his log. Oh no, it's Edgeworth. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. Genius. Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time. A solitary confinement cell. Confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. Even I saw those overflowing eyes and heard the simple childlike voice. I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. Huh. The guard is still doing the job, yeah, I guess. You have a dentist? You have a dentist appointment soon? Oh, that sucks. It's like, 9 PM. There is no dentists open. You lawyer. What are you, living on the other side of the planet?
It's the royal judge, dude! Yes! Yes! It's the best case!
Yes! Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Flaws. I like him. The freaking royal judge, dude. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready for a while, Your Honor.
Yeah, I understand the lawyers. For both sides are newcomers, so this is basically a tutorial dungeon again? Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. 7-hour time difference, yeah. It's a lot.
Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
So you're the new prosecutor everyone is talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. It's like not that impressive because we learned that Miss Von Karma did it with 13, but at 20, Your Honor. Oh, he is in here now. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much a reputation yet, huh? Come on, Mia. Can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Am I losing now? Because, he is like a Von Karma trained man, basically, and he never lost a case before, so he can't lose this case, right? I guess we're losing this case. I have to. Let's see. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago he escaped from a police wagon, is that correct? Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, the policewoman was murdered. So we're here to determine if Mr. Flaws was responsible for her death. Got it, kitten. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Flaws, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. A truly horrible crime, I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted. Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. Witness's testimony? I guess it wasn't the policewoman, huh? Yeah. The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Flaws at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnesses Mr. Flaw throw this young victim into the river. Yo, Yoshi, nice to see you. Nice to see you around. Good to have you lurking. What, you have a pyramid too? I thank you so much. Or maybe you have to thank someone. Did you get this pyramid as a gift sub, or did you do it yourself with your primey? I thank you. Either way that you are here. Good to have you. Hope you had good holidays, and I hope you will end 2020 with a bang. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered, so Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away. But that policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be... Exactly, the victim, the same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Ha! I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago with only one thing on his mind: to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. I like Royal Judge. Royal Judge is the best judge. Fight me. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. What the fuck? Wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the cause before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Watch yourself, Miss Fay. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice. Like, is he winking? Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness. Should I, like, always talk like this? I called the detective who was in charge in the initial investigation of this case. Gumshoe? God damn it. Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of this case, sir. I finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey man, you got any idea how much work it takes? What is it? You're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart. Aching for you. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional, otherwise I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache. Ugh, okay, I got it. No, detective, tell us about the incident. Should I, like, only talk like this? Yes, sir, right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a niffy and died from excessive blood loss. That much is already stated in the autopsy report. Oh yeah, I don't have my things. Oh yeah, I have nothing. Okay, good. Even better. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Yes, sir. I gotcha. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here. Knife! Yeah. This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. At the river, and the river runs under there, is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at the police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. Sorry. I see. Okay. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? Victim, Sergeant Barry Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there. Your Honor. If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day. Why, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm not sure I like you waggling your finger at me as though I were some hoser. Yeah, he's like, oh, you like, wah. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Here we go, Mia, hang on. Okay, now, listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. He's like, oh, sexy pose. Summary of the incident. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the surgeon and asked to meet. Okay. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge and at the designated time and met with Mr. Flaws. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Flaws was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Huh. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge. Naturally. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Coming right up. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright? Especially for a beginner. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner in here. Huh, you got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got, kitten. Okay. Okay, Mia, stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching. Okay, so I'm tired now. Let's go. I don't know what's with Twitch today. I guess all of you get not counted in here, but you know, I'm glad that you're here, even if like Twitch is not like seeing you. I see you in my heart, so it's all good. Let's hold it. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Flaws. What? The defendant? The defendant called her? Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Flaws. A note. Here, a top secret memo that she left in her desk. Victim's note. Okay. According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Flaws. Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me? Ha! Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. It's the detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person. Hey now, don't make the face at me. I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to. Was that a trap? With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. At 4:30, that bridge. Wear White's scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Huh. I don't know what this means. Yeah, he has still the bandit on his chin. Yeah, I guess. Like, you know, like... the same old gumshoe. A bridge up in the mountains. But why meet there? Because it is a very important place to the defendant, that's why. What do you mean by that? If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage. And the place where all of this occurred was, of course, the Dusky Bridge. The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Flaws. Ah, returning to the scene of the crime, how nostalgic. So much hotness is going on. So much hotness is going on in this courtroom. It's not cold in this hot room, it's steaming hot. Yeah, I guess. Was the body of the victim discovered right away? Yeah, we were really on the ball. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say, "Don't move. We've got you surrendered." Wait a second, isn't there something weird about that? The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountain. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly? Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right? Huh, if that's what had happened, then she wouldn't have been killed. She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Flaws, but she left a note on her desk about it. If only I had noticed this earlier, maybe she'd still be alive. Wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone. Yes. Mr. Flawless had a car then. Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, who else, right? How else, right? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. GTA. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. Isn't this guy sure about how he feels about anything? This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Yeah, she's in there. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable. Yes, I guess. The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct? Yeah. Huh. For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. We're talking about a woman here. You can't tell from this photo, but the niffy was stuck in her back, nice and firm. The condition of the body when it was discovered when it was discovered, it is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car? Here's a photo of the trunk, but I don't see anything strange, do you? Anyway. I guess the trunk is broken? What did the defendant have to say about this photo? What he always says, ma'am. I didn't do it, I didn't do nothing. That's all he says. Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car. It's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says... I'm sorry. I told a little lie. Or something like that. Well, in any case, it seemed he was caught and arrested. Precisely. That certainly is some impressive police work. Well, no, actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up at that checkpoint just after 5 PM. We figured that Mr. Floss might just try to run. Do you mean it was too close for comfort? The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30. It takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. That was kinda close. Any later, Mr. Floss could have slipped right by. Listen up, kitten. There is a big trap waiting for you in that testimony. Trap. Walk into it carelessly, and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh? No, it's not. Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you'd better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards. Ever famous contradictions. Yeah, like, this is like a tutorial case now, or what? Like, meh. So we pressed everything, we hold it together, this, like, testimony for now, but now it's time to tear it apart with contradictions. I guess. There's no blood in the car, I guess. New, good. Should I do this? Should I do this? I guess not. Okay. Or should I saved, right? So I try the photo itself. No. Okay, I guess not. Like, again, this is like a case this will took a while to figure out because the game is like super unclear and like squishy and everything again. Oh god. Hate this. I hate this already. Yeah, good. Trap, contradictions. Okay, yeah. Good, I have like 2 things here. And my badge. Oh, yeah, maybe we should like, yeah, let's see. Whoa, stop. So yeah, I have it. I have this note. There's like no white scarf. Yeah. I read it twice now. What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Faye? I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that. You should have been practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this. Hey there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee. Take it off, you're a lawyer. Detective. Yes, ma'am. This photo. You said that there was nothing particular about it, is that correct? Yeah, that's what I said. Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim. Note. It very clearly says wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like, thus the special request. I have one very simple question for you, detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't see to find it in this photo. Oh, well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am, sorry. And you stopped there. You should have looked for it. Yeah, maybe. Do you want coffee candy from him? I don't know. The caller told her to wear. The caller called her to wear to identify herself, so I expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about that? I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you are searching so desperately for, is it this one? Perchance? I don't know, is it white? For me, this scarf is blue. Ah! Where did you find that, sir? On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation. Why? Why didn't you tell me? I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. It's the safest place I know. Huh. That hotshot sure was a flair. Rather dramatic. So yeah, he copied that, huh? It's not exactly white, as the caller requested. But as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for. It looked like it spent some time in the mud. Not surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day. Prosecutor Edgeworth, it was intentional hiding the scarf the whole time. The court will accept the scarf into evidence, worn by the victim, found there. Okay. Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is alright with you, isn't it, Miss Fay? Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his squirmy little neck. Very good. Now, if you're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively, oh my god, and with hard evidence that Miss Hearthstone and Mr. Flaws did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there. That sounds quite promising. It sounds very promising. I can't wait to hear about that. Everything is moving to his whim. Don't forget, kitten, there's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius. Genius, huh? Events on Dusky Bridge. Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind. The criminal shoved the victim from behind and stabbed her in the back. False? Oh, okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, thank you. It must have been the scarf fell off. Huh. Looking at this photo, you really get this sense that this bridge is very high up. It is about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below. Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway? Let's just say that it was a well-intended third party. Well-intentioned third party. Ah, a potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom? Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify. No. As I told you before, if you have something like this important and I butcher it like a name like this, I'm super grateful for get back on track and to get corrected. It's important for me, like I have to learn this, right? The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Witness's photo added to the courtroom. So, as you can see, Terry Faults had both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on the bridge. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now, huh? Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty. Not again, that's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Events on Dusky Bridge. Okay. Interesting. So far this case is okay, I guess. Who is this eyewitness? She's a college student. A female college student. That's right. Meaning she's female and a college student, ma'am. She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her. Maybe so, but as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her. For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statement. That is all. What is that supposed to mean? The prosecution has other, more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student. Female college student, eh? If you absolutely must hear her testimony, we'll have to give us a good reason why. Okay, please tell us about the more decisive evidence in question. Okay. The victim is wearing a scarf in that photo, alright. So, about the witness. Who took this photo? What was this person doing all the way in the mountains? She was taking photos of wild flowers, apparently. There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, isn't there? People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there. Spirits? Now that you mention it, this photo, this cloudly fog-like thing, it's a ghost. I don't believe it. No, Your Honor, no. I don't think it's a ghost. Okay. Drizzling, huh? Wright. Oh yeah, interesting, yeah. Yeah, but interesting but not fitting. That's right. There was a light rain coming down. The whole place was drenched, you know, but not as dreary as the mood that's in this courtroom right now. Looks like a cold front just moved in. In any case, the point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog. I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down. Okay, yeah, let's see. Is that part of the witness's testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back, and she fell down right on her stomach. I remember that happening once myself. I was really brutal. Rudy? I don't know. Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed? Or were you the one being pushed? Or does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? With his mind boogling tales and the way he says brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian. So yeah, I guess he's confirmed that he is Canadian, huh? Maybe. Huh. Save your nasty look for the right person. Huh? Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself. Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. The court record, huh? So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, yes? Uh-huh. That's what the witness said. Well, it looks like she didn't remember about the scarf, but from what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight, ma'am. Area was wet from rain, the bridge was probably wet too, which would explain why the scarf was all covered in mud, but there's something about this testimony that's still bothering me. Hey, talk about a surprise. I had no idea there was a photo. So what do I do? You really still believe him? Mr. Crybaby, I mean. Of course I do, So the little kitten believes in fairy tales, huh? In that case, the answer is obvious. If what you believe is the truth, then that means that somewhere hidden in the testimony is a contradiction. One huge contradiction. Let's go. I don't know what I feel about this case so far. Like, again, we're like doing another tutorial case here. Like, I don't know if we need that. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stepped her in the bag. Ow. How did they do that on the bridge? I guess not. I guess if the scarf was like loosen and, you know, fallen off on the bridge, it would be maybe not on the crime scene anymore because it fell down into the river, or it was not, there was no mud on the freaking scarf, right? Because the bridge itself, I guess it has no mud on it, huh? Especially when it rains like this. Should I, like, scarf itself? I try. No. Again, this case is like, I don't know, it lost me. It lost me in the tutorial stuff, and I don't know, I don't care about this case at all, I guess. Because this is like, again, I hate these tutorial cases when you have like nothing at all, like you have no information about the case, and then like, yeah, you have to see this obvious little thing, I guess. So maybe I have to press it again? I guess I press everything again? I don't know, like... Again, they're not giving me anything, so I have no idea. I totally lost it, so I will go through, click everything on everything like you do in a freaking point and click game, and take the game over, I guess, and then I do it again. Yeah. I mean, to shove someone down on this bridge seems dangerous, but I don't know if I should, like, do this. I guess the scarf was placed there, huh? I game over here. Fuck it. I have no clue. Yeah. I have no clue. Like, again, I don't know what it is, but this case, like, it's not for me. I lost it so hard right now. I don't care. I just don't care. Like, I hate this. Like this. Like, yo, you know, like, no information at all. Like, yeah, what is it about the rain? Like, is it not like dirty because of the rain? I have no idea. Tell me. So I guess it's this and this? Yeah, it's this statement, this picture then. Again, this is like, oh, it's a pain, dude. This is a pain, dude. Yeah, try and error, dude. Just try and error this. Like, there's no reason behind this. So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? Yeah, and fog too, and a generally soggy atmosphere. Just a generally soggy atmosphere. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere. But this is the photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk. Considering the condition at the scene of the crime, something isn't right. Yeah. Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right. What about this photo isn't right? Oh yeah, like, watch this conclusion and tell me you don't try and error this. Like, naturally, the answer is right here. The victim's coat. As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it. That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you go like outside sometimes. I don't know if you guys go out. But when I go out and I go on a freaking bridge and it's raining, there is no mud on my bridge. There is no mud on my freaking bridge. What? What? Why should there mud on the bridge? Like, what? It's not the road. It's the freaking bridge. Like, why should it be dirty and muddy on the bridge? Like, what? No? Like, why? Like, I go outside. I never saw a muddy bridge like when it's tearing down rain. Well, the scarf is muddy. Yes. This is true. But it was found, yeah, it was found on the bridge. Yeah, I guess the logic is, yo, I go to some place, and there is something I find, and what I find there has 100% to do with the location I'm at, right? So if I have like ketchup on my shirt, and I have this shirt on the forest, then that means that in this forest there has to be ketchup. For sure. Like, wow. Exactly. The other day I fell on the muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled. Again, like, let's see where this is going to, but so far this is like, again, like stick in the mud, like poking around for nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing. Like, ugh. I don't admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself... But that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. Yeah, exactly! If your honor had fallen in the shower instead of a muddy street, your gorgeous hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, but not muddy. See? Unfortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken. Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day? Yeah. Yeah, yo, now I go like, yeah, but the scarf was muddy. This doesn't prove that the bridge is muddy. Right? It doesn't prove that the bridge was muddy. They need 30 minutes to drive back up the hill to find the scarf. You know, they drove like 30 minutes down, then got captured, and then the investigation team had to drove back up, so it's at least 1 hour that someone arrived there. And, you know, the bridge was muddy. Real. This case lost me. I'm so sorry. Of course I can. This lost me so hard, dude. Yeah. Game logic, I guess. The evidence is the scarf. Ah. It'd be obvious. If the scarf fell on the bridge and got this muddy, that means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. I will not read this. But then again, Edgeworth could just said the bridge was not muddy when I found the scarf. Period. So the scarf was dirty somewhere else. Right? Like, he was there, so he can say, yeah, the bridge was not muddy. Why should he lie about this in the first place then? And it certainly was not muddy, maybe. His face as a atheration makes perfect sense to me, yeah. Yes, this is what I say the whole time, it makes perfect sense. I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and the scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Huh? For every contradiction there exists an explanation. Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we? Alright. Not like he's really giving me a choice here. Ha! You're doing pretty well for a little kitten. Mr. Amando. No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the truck, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder, Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence is one of those three. What you just said now, I'm not sure I like that. It wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over here that said so. This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He is the one trying to slip false evidence into court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. The false evidence in this case is... the witness's testimony. This is the only thing that is like a clear lie. The photo is not a lie, and the witness's photo is not a lie too. Like, I guess the witness's testimony is the thing, because we want to hear the freaking real witness, huh? It is a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a critical fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? Yeah, that's what the witness told us. The testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. That's true. It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a true decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wander over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well. See, I can't say words. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all. You should brace yourself for the brutal truth. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present a witness at any time. Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time. What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? Now let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. This is it, Mia. The battle begins here, I guess. Witness. What is your name and occupation? There we go again, yeah. I had this feeling that we recycle her. Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter. Oh! When I look at you, how can I put it? You look so, you know, double in a dozen donut holes. What? I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. Hey, not so fast. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Fay, you could learn a lot from this man. He's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me. Red is sus, red is super sus. Sir? Yes, my dear? This is my first time, so I'm sure I make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Not at all. It's no trouble at all. Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is Melissa Forrest. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department. So, we don't recycle people now. We only recycle their appearance, huh? You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? Foster, not Forrest. It's okay. And you were the one, thank you, who took this photo. Is that accurate? Ah, how can you be so mean? Now see here. What are you doing? What are you doing shoving that in your face like that, huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous. Next time I'll be forced to penalize you. Oh, I don't like the turn this has taken. She's staring at me? And you would be? Huh? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey. I see. So you are. Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. The witness's photograph. Let's go. I was using my camera to take some pictures of the wild flowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing on the suspension bridge. Suddenly they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that I called the police. The crucial moment when they're standing there? Intimidating? Good. By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred? I believe the map would be of some help here. Okay. Oh, I was standing right over here. I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs. So you took the photo from that location, eh? I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to. Oh, what a cute camera! Just like its owner. Camera added. Small but powerful model. Okay, good. Alright then, Miss Fey. Time for your cross-examination. Oh, the camera was over there, but she was not over there then, huh? Interesting. But I warn you, make the witness cry again, you'll feel the wrath of my gavel. You know. So I press everything and then she cries and I get penalized? Let's do that. Did you say wild flowers? Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers. But it's only February. Well, I couldn't wait for spring to come. Oh, I knew just how you feel. It's just like when I first started growing this gracious beard of mine. I just couldn't wait, so I wore a dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew in properly. Would you mind if we got back to the facts of the case, Your Honor? Okay. Was there anything strange about the two of them? I'm a bad girl. I know I am. Yeah, you're a bad girl. It looked like they were having a real serious conversation up there, so I decided to watch them, like some kind of peeping Tom. No, not at all. Everyone is like that. I love watching other people fight too. In fact, I can't get enough of it. Actually, that's why I took this job in the first place. Haha, what? In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to have kept watching them, especially dressed as they were. Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely. Good. Do you have any idea what they are fighting about? Huh? No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that? Oh, I just thought that maybe you overheard what they said. I would never eavesdrop. Pfft, I got more class than that. That's right, Miss Fey, don't drag the witness down to your level. What the fuck is... I hate this case. I hate this case. Why did you take a photo? Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that's part of me. I guess that part of me just kind of took over. Feeling like a lie to me. Yes, I understand completely. Even now I can completely abandon my boyhood dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on. So I wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this. All I could do was to use my camera, so I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police. Right after that I called the police. Silly clowns are on, yeah, I guess. You called the police? Yes, because it looks to me like the murderer was going to try to escape. We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we had already started our operations. That was certainly tough luck for the criminal, eh? If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony. They're never off, yep. Basically, silly clowns are never off. Be careful, kitten. But when we play Zelda next month, I will be super serious, and the good thing about, like, playing a game, and, acting in a game, like, really playing it, and, like, you can, like, play the game and talk at the same time. Like, sometimes I feel, like, lost in this game, because, again, sometimes I can't think about even the case, because I'm like, concentrating on reading all this shit, so when I get lost and frustrated, sometimes it's because, I read, and I don't read, and then I can't, I don't know, I enjoy the game, this is not it, but again, it's like, the only thing to move forward is to read this, so... I mean, I could, like, not read it and just plow through it, but I guess it would, like, ruin the experience for everyone. That girl has the judge wrapped right around her little finger. You're going to have a tough time poking. Holes in the testimony, of course. Okay. So again, a clueless thing here. The crucial moment. Is this a crucial moment? Like, they standing there is not crucial, right?
Objection!
Yeah. Witness. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally that's the kind of thing we would refer to as the crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? Well, you see, the photo we presented was the only one there was. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. My apologies, young lady, but Miss Faye's assertions is not without a certain amount of merit. He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he? I'm sorry, I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean, we ran out of film. This photo was the last one. What? Easy. Unfortunate. Bad girl, yeah. Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself playing among the wildflowers. The witness herself, then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it. So you took photos of yourself. I remember taking some photos of myself once too. Please, no details. Judge's dick pics. Let's go. It seemed that Mrs. Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all. Wait, just a minute. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh? Miss Foster. Perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photos of the incident that you took with your very own eye.